Hey guys, D1sco here. I think it was earlier today, but I wasn't able to see it till, well, I was able to see it for a bit, but I had some other stuff going on, so I'm getting to it now. I wanted to talk about the 7.0.2 bug fix patch for Dead by Daylight. The reason I wasn't able to do it sooner is I first got PS4 updated. But what's weird about that is is my PS4 deleted the game. I never told it to do that. I logged in one day. I got on to get the daily login reward, and it was just not installed. So I had to reinstall that, which was fun. And it because it somehow deleted itself, all of my stuff was gone, so that means all the perks I had on the characters were gone, all the outfits I had on them were gone, stuff like that. So now I have to re-go through and give the characters back their outfits, try to remember what I had them in, and of course, give them their, perks again. So that's gonna be fun. Um, at least it didn't happen on PC here. If you guys have watched the PVZ video. Yeah, I still don't know what happened with that, but that noise is unbearable. It's so bad. And we still, and I still have not found the fix for it, in case you're wondering. But today I just want to talk about the update. So it looks like, so content. So the first thing we have to go off of are killer add-ons. Most of it is for singularity, with one singular thing being for Nemesis. But let's start with singularity because he has the most. So they changed the kit. So the kit's ball glove. It decreased overclock duration time to 15%. Was 25%. Okay, so that's technically, so they nerfed the kid's ball glove. I don't know enough about singularity. I don't know if he's OP or not. I suck at him. I suck at 99%. I suck at all the killers. There's only three I can remotely do well. One of the three I can't even use their power correctly. That being Trapper. The other two, while I can do well, and especially with their power, I still suck. I'm still not good enough to consider myself like a killer main or to say that I'm good as killers. But I do like the Singularity's gimmick. I like how unique he is in a lot of ways, and I love how different he is. But yeah, so they nerfed the kid's ball glove because it used to decrease the overclock duration time to 25%. I don't know. I don't the wording of, because it says time and then it's a percent, it's throwing me off. So they changed it from 25% to 15%. I'm assuming that, again, know nothing about singularity. I haven't even gone up against the singularity the last time I played that I do it, which was days ago, because I'm trying not to play this game very much because god, I hate it. It's fun enough, but yeah, I'm just taking a little break from it to doing other stuff. I'm also been a little busy, so there's that as well. But I'm assuming that's a good thing, and a good thing. I'm assuming they had a reason to do it. The foreign plant fibers changed rarity rating to very rare. So it went from being rare, which would be a green, it's now a purple. Okay. I don't remember what that does, so just reading that means nothing to me. But cool. Cremated remains changed to survivors afflicted with temporal slipstream suffer from blindness was killer instinct before. I'm okay with that. I think that giving blindness now instead of killer instinct is okay. I think that's a good change. Nanomachine gel changed rarity rating to rare, was very rare, decreased broken status effect. Okay, okay. So basically, they did a swapperoo here with some nanomachine gel and the foreign plant fibers. They made the nanomachine gel is now a green when it was a purple, whereas the foreign plant fibers, as I said, was a green that became a purple. That's interesting. they decreased broken status effect to 30 seconds, was 40 seconds. I think that's a good change. Well, I guess it depends on how you look because the broken effect lasted longer, but I'm okay with that. Denied requisition form, it changed rarity to ultra rare, and that was very rare. So that went from a purple to one of his two ultra rares. So that means one of his ultra rares, then 10. So that must mean that one of his ultra rares got changed because, yep, right there. Because there's always two ultra rares for every character. And what upsets me about a lot of characters is I love it when they have synergy. I love it when the ultra rares have synergy. Like take Bubba for instance. One of Bubba's makes it so that way like you have to hit them more with the chainsaw, but the other one replenish charges. So I feel like those are pretty good synergy because you can like hit somebody, replenish your charges, hit them again, down. Michaels have pretty good synergy as well because you're infinite tier free and you can just kill everybody once you get there. Nurse used to have good synergy, that being you were normal nurse, meaning that even though you lost a blink charge, you gained one, so you have normal blink charges of 2, and you're faster. And then Huntress has never had good synergy, which upsets me because one of them sets the hashes amount to 1, whereas the other one I think increases the amount, or the other one does something. So literally you cannot have. So if you try to have both, the one ultra rare just overtakes everything. So yeah, I'm hoping the synergy with singularities, new ultra rares are good because I like it when they have good synergy. But and then they have the Soma family photo, changed rarity rating to very rare, was ultra rare. So that was the one that they switched with the denied requisition form. So what does it do now? Reduction effect of overclock mode is now minus 20%, was minus 50%. I'm okay with that. Iridescent crystal shard changed to when a bipod is created, the auras of all survivors within 6 meters of the bipod are revealed to you for 6 seconds. Was applied when was in the zone of a bipod. I like that. Oh, so they just changed the wording of that add-on. Okay, I like the new wording better. The new wording is a lot more clear because when it just says was, because it used to say applied when was in the zone of a biopod. It's not very descriptive, but now it's when a biopod is created, the auras of all sorts in 6 meters of it, or if it's here for 6 seconds. Like that's so much better, so much clearer. I'm very happy with that change because I because it's a lot more clear now, which is good. The Nemesis. Damage syringe. Increases time it takes survivors to use the vaccine by 5 seconds. Used to be 2 seconds. Okay, so survivors take longer. Now take 3 seconds longer than before to use vaccine. I'm okay with that. One issue I have with, well, especially Nemesis, is the fact that his vaccine has one singular charge. So if you're a survivor, and this happened to me one of my last sessions, we went up against a Nemesis, and literally all of the vaccine, like all 4 of us were infected, and all the vaccines have been used, so we couldn't just get rid of the infection. Meaning, meaning that I believe he may have had tier 3 whip, and because we were stuck infected, that means one whip would drop us to injured, the second whip would drop us to down, so he could down us quicker with the whip because there were no vaccines, so we couldn't cure it. So there's that. So I like how with Singularity, I like how he's kind of unique compared to the Resident Evil characters where you get more EMPs. As the match goes on, you usually EMPs, they're just, they're in like the process of being remade. What else does it do? It increased killer instincts by 1.5 seconds. I think that's good. To be fair, I think I've gone up against some Nemesi Nemesis is, I don't really know. But I've gone up against players of Nemesis that use that when it was 2 seconds. It's not noticeable. It's so fast to put the vaccine in. It's, you might as well not do that. Bots. Fix additional rare issues with survivors and special items. Okay. Didn't, I guess that's good. I mean, they're rare issues, but they are issues, so that's good. To natively fix an issue that bots aren't able to use the scavenger perk correctly. That's good. Bots are OP. Bots, I will say this to the day I die, bots now are better than most players. And I say that because there's a lot of weird players in Dead by Daylight, and at the same time, like, bots are very objective focused. They do gens, they go for unhooks, they are insanely good at looping. Like, bots looping makes me look like a 5-year-old trying to play the game, because they are flipping, they are of some of, oh my god, they can loop so well. Sometimes they get weird, and you can just kind of curve stomp them, because sometimes they do weird things, but a lot of times, like, they're just really good. So me and Orange both said many times. I don't know if they were in videos, but we both agree that they are better than most players now at this point. I mean, they're way better than us, than what we could ever dream to be. But you know, like, that's almost saying much, because we're not the best at Survivor. Characters. I'm just confused by what characters is supposed to be, and there's only two options. Okay, we'll go start with the first one. Fix an issue that caused survivors who walk or crouch while standing in the torment trail to remain in the standing position animation during a trial against the executioner. Interesting. I'm not interesting that you're, like, stuck in a standing position when you're not. That's interesting. I think that's a good fix, because that just sounds weird. The nightmare. Oh god, what did they do to my maid? Oh no, the nightmare is now able to correctly place dream pallets on a previous location previously on a fragile pallet. That's a buff. Let's go. They buffed my boy. Technically, he got buffed. This is so cool. Anyways, I'm so happy my maid got buffed, because he kind of sucks right now. So I'm happy with that buff. I truly am happy with that. Platforms. Fix a crash on PlayStation 5 when browsing the store. Fix a crash on Steam when joining a party. I've had a lot of crashes on Steam, not PS4. So I think that the PS5 crash being fixed. I've never experienced that Steam crash though. Fix an error that would occur when loading into an All-Haven Records map on the Epic Games Store version of the game. Never played on the Epic, never played the Epic Stores version. Don't know, have an Epic Stores account or anything. Twisted Masquerade, which is the current event going on right now as of recording this. When a Masquerade pillar disappears after the exit gate hatch opens, the proper disappearance effects are now correctly played. That's good. Masquerade pillar is now despawned when the hatch or exit gate is open. So if the hatchet gate or the exit gate is open, you just can't grab a mask anymore. That kind of sucks, but okay. At least I don't fully understand what that means. When the killer interacts with the invitation pillar, the regular interaction icon is now displayed. Okay. As the choice, the Masquerade invitation chart UI now updates correctly when switching from Victor to Charlotte. Okay. Survivors downed while interacting with the killer can now correctly be picked up by the killer. God, I hate players that do that. Orange had one of that happen to him before. He was being chased. He went for the pillar and got downed by the killer because they didn't respect it, I guess. I don't know. I hate players that do it because it's like there's no reason to not respect the glyphs and the things. Like you're gonna get them anyways. You might as well just let them get their challenge. You know, at least it'll like make progress. You're gonna get them anyways, but whatever. Fix the HUD invitation icon. Okay, we're on the UI now. So it says fix the HUD invitation icon reward state opacity to be independent from the chase state when gaining the reward. I have zero clue what that means. I do not understand that wording at all. Fix an issue that caused a SFX loop when using a controller in the archive tier purchasing pop up. Okay, I guess not much to comment on the UI. Don't really fully understand. The second one I understand more than the first one, but still. We're on miscellaneous. The Adept Singularity achievement is now correctly unlocked when completing a trial inside a biopod. So is it like a Dredge thing? Because Dredge's Adept is still glitched, that I know of. No, it shouldn't be glitched now, but for those of you that don't know, before they changed how getting Merciless worked, Adept Dredge had two glitches. The first glitch was, I made a video on both of them. If you haven't checked them out, go ahead. The first issue was due to using, I believe, due to using yellow add-ons. Something about yellow add-on. If you get this add-up, you get the 4K. You basically got add-up. It says merciless and everything, but if you were using not red, if you were using yellow add-ons, you didn't get it. So you even though you got it, you didn't. The second glitch was really weird. You couldn't teleport using his power at the end of matches, or you don't get it. Which is why when we finally got it, if I remember correctly, Orange didn't want to risk using yellow add-ons because of the first glitch. And once we learned about the second glitch, he was just hitting lockers open because he couldn't teleport into them on account of, the glitch. So we did end up getting it. So it sounds to me like getting out of singularity was either glitched like that or had some type of issue with the biopod. I'm happy they got that fixed because I do like add-ups. The Game of Foot perk, which is a skill merchant perk for those of you that don't know, now correctly activates the Nemesis perk. Okay. Interesting. Didn't really realize before that Game of Foot active Nemesis because me and Orange don't even use Nemesis. Never a reason not to. It's just we just never do. It doesn't really match our playstyle. But hey, if your playstyle includes those two perks, at least they now correctly activate one another. So I think that's good. I think that's a good change. The Survivor perk made for this endurance effect no longer triggers after using an anti-hemorrhagic syringe on another survivor. I think that's good because I could see people getting annoyed by that. You use the anti-hemorrhagic syringe to heal a survivor faster, to heal someone faster, and then you use your perk, and you probably weren't meaning to use the perk, so I think that's a good idea. Level design. What? Level design could mean a lot of stuff. So let's see what it means. And then we'll get to known issues there last. Fix an issue where the hook could be blocked by the killer until the landing. Interesting. I'm not sure what they mean by where the hook could be blocked. I'm not sure if they mean a specific hook on Toba Landing or just any hooks on Toba Landing, but that's a good fix. Fix an issue where Wesker he got kill switched not too long ago, where Wesker could slide on top of crates and shelter what's near the school merchant base. You're not supposed to be able to do that, so that's good. Fix an issue where the stairs in the back of the main building in Erie, I'm gonna say Erie, in Erie of Crows didn't feel smooth. That's good. Fix an issue where the nurse can't play either. Save my life because neither can Orange because we suck as the nurse. And I'm tired of going up against nurses. Anyways, could get stuck in the West Wing basement of the Raccoon City Police Station. That sounds amazing. You're playing as a nurse. You get her trapped in the basement and you just flipping, you just leave. That's a good fix though, but I mean, that is quite the way to screw over a nursemaid. Just get them trapped in the basement, get them to get stuck in the basement, and then just, gen rush them as hard as you can. That's a good fix though, because that's an issue if the carrot, if you're stuck. Pass on Toba landing to improve the navigation. I'm kind of happy about that because, yeah, Toba landing is. I can confirm that my laptop can handle every other map decently well. But Toba landing, you get Toba landing, you're lag spiking the entire time so badly. But I do think that's good that they improved the navigation because, yeah, that map is hard to traverse. Added lockers in Toba landing, okay. I don't really fully have an opinion on that, but good. Fix an issue where the killer could get stuck on the teleportation map. That sounds amazing. You get the killer stuck and then that's a good fix, but that sounds awesome. To get the killer stuck and then you just get a free win. Known issues. Okay, so I'm assuming by known issues they mean that these are issues that they're still working on, that they're probably going to try to get a fix out for in the next bug fix. The Singularities add-on Nanomachine Gel, which they said earlier, has still the old text description. That's not good. The single because you're gonna think it does the old stuff still when it does new stuff. Like when now that now the percent and all that is gonna be different. So yeah, that's a problem. The Singularity add-ons they're all Singularity. Okay, yeah. Apparently Singularity is a buggy mess, huh? The Singularities add-on Kids Ball Glove, which they also mentioned earlier, has still the old text description. Same issue. The Singularities add-on Soma Family Photo has still this old text description. Why are you talking about this in known issues? Like you could have. Okay, whatever. The Singularities add-on Soma Family Photo yet again has an incorrect time value for the overclock mode, minus negative 80% instead of negative 20%. Interesting. But yeah, I just read everything, so I'm gonna get into my final thoughts and opinion here, and then we'll end the video, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, overall, I'm happy they buffed my boy. He needs as much love as he can get because, yeah, Freddy kinda sucks. But I'm happy he got buffed. I'm happy that Nemesis add-on got buffed. It really needed that because again it didn't really matter really very much before, so now it's better, which is good. The Singularity got a lot of fixes. I hope they're good. I'm not a Singularity main. I haven't played them outside of the PTB. No real reason for it. It's just I just don't. I just haven't. But yeah, so I hope those changes are good for you Singularity mains. The change with Pyramid Head is interesting just because the most the UI stuff isn't the most exciting. I mean they're good, but like one of them I don't even understand the wording of. The other one, while I do understand the wording of, isn't fully appealing to me. It's cool, I guess. And then the known issues is just we're just kind of wrong text displaying. So I guess again they were all for Singularity, so just don't play Singularity and you won't have that problem. But I just feel like there's probably other known issues they could talk about. Them fixing problems for the bots getting fixed a little bit is good. Them fixing certain crashes are good. The miscellaneous stuff sound pretty good. overall. The fact that they changed Mr. Masquerade sounds good. It just sucks because if I'm reading the Twisted Masquerade stuff correctly, it sounds like you won't be able to get a mask during if the hatch is closed or the exit gates are open, which does suck, but if you don't put a mask the exit gate gets opened, you're out of luck now, I guess, which does suck, and I hope I'm interpreting that wrong, but you never know. But yeah, that'll do it for me, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, favorite, ring the bell. If you share the video, do all the other for garbage, it helps us out a lot, and it means a lot to us. If you have not watched Orange's video of him talking about where he's been, I would highly recommend it. No one has, besides myself, has really watched it, so I would highly recommend watching it so you can get so so you can understand a bit more what the situation is right now. I don't know, in the comments below, maybe, I don't know, share your opinions on this bug fix. I think it's good. A lot of it was for singularity, which is fair because I know he had a lot of problems. So I'm hoping those kind of fix it up. I'm happy Freddy got buffed though. He needs that love. It was nice making a video and having technology not screw me over because, as I mentioned earlier, I had that PS4 issue with this game, and then if you saw the Plants vs Zombies video, the audio of that game specifically is all screwed up. I got a green screen. I was trying to get into a game, and I got a green screen popped up on my computer. It was like a crash. It was like, basically saying that like the computer itself basically just crashed on it. Just crashed. Usually they're blue. I got a green one. I don't know why, and yeah, so it was nice being able to do this short little video just talking about some changes with Dead by Daylight and not have my computer just decide to not function correctly. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.